I need to wear hats more, man. They're clean. Look real artistic. Look like I'm about to go paint something after this. What's good? My name is Courtney Hill. I am an LA-based cinematographer. I guess you can call me that. I film things, everything from short films to docs to YouTube content. And today you clicked on this video because you want to talk about the SLR Magic Micro Primes Cine lenses. And I actually now have a full set, I guess you could say my full set. I didn't want to get the 16mm because some people said that was too wide, distorts at that wide of a focal length. But I actually do have the 25mm, the 50mm, also the 18, and the 75. When talking about being like an indie filmmaker, upcoming filmmaker, I mean, the one thing that we have an abundance of is creativity, but we have, deficiency when it comes to funds for our tools. And companies like SLR Magic providing affordable, great lenses is a win-win, honestly, for anyone out there that's looking to purchase them. First and foremost, guys, I am an SLR Magic ambassador, so they work with me to bring you guys content about these lenses, but I also do use them on my own professional projects and personal passion projects. But I do not get paid to make this content, and all my opinions are my own. I actually seeked out this partnership with SLR Magic because I'm just a fan of their lenses, and I feel like they're a great budget option for young filmmakers out there. So I filmed one music video, a documentary, and I'm also filming a short film this weekend with the SLR Magic Micro Prime Cines. I actually wanted to grab these guys because they are small, lightweight. We've talked about them in the past in a couple other videos as far as why I use cinema lenses versus photo lenses for video, and vice versa. But they are really, really neat. I'll recap a few cool talking points about them. For one, they're all pretty uniform in size. They're all micro primes, so they're pretty small. Some are taller than others, depending on the focal length that you choose. But they all have metal mounting points, so it's not cheap plastic. The whole housing is actually metal, which is nice. They all have 82mm threads and also 85mm diameter for matte boxes. So they're all uniform in that respect. So that way, if you use anything like follow focuses or matte boxes, you don't have to reset them each time you do a lens swap. So it makes it a little bit more efficient on set, which I enjoy. Also, the color calibration is consistent across all focal lengths. I'll have some test footage as well in this video showing off, what they look like. I have a few takeaways after using these lenses over the past several months. One is the build quality. They feel great in hand. They're cool to the touch. They are full metal, so they don't feel like cheap plastic. I mean, it's not to say that they're tanks. You definitely don't want to drop them because these are optical tools. You want to make sure that they're in pristine condition, so that way you don't have to worry about any inconsistencies across the line. I also do appreciate that they have the standard teeth here on the focus and aperture ring, so that way you can hook up a follow focus to it and it works seamlessly. They have 150-degree rotation on these rings. It's just overall just feels like quality. I mean, they have hard stops. They're just good. They're just great lenses. And an f2, I feel like your subject is tack sharp. You don't have to worry about, getting eyelash from focus and everything else being blown out. So definitely use these at like a f2. I wouldn't use them wide open unless it's like super low light and you're capturing something that's like, a wide landscape or an establishing shot, something like that. The budget cinema lens market is ever growing. There's tons of competitors out there, from SLR Magic to Sirui to there's a couple other ones that pop up here and there on Indiegogo, but they offer anamorphic options, all kind of stuff. SLR Magic is one that has been around for many years. To be honest, they have a wide range of mounting options, whereas normally you'll only find stuff like PL mount, anamorphic glass, or cinema glass. They have E mount, X mount, micro four thirds mount. There's tons of different mounts. There's anamorphic adapters. I'm definitely going to be purchasing more equipment from SLR Magic because they just have a wide variety. The next thing I'm actually eyeing are the anamorphic adapters that you can attach to the front of these micro primes, so that way you can of course de-squeeze the footage in post, but have anamorphic lenses. You can pretty much convert your micro primes to anamorphic lenses. So yeah, that's the next thing I'm gonna be doing with these. But I'm glad that I have a full set and the full range, so that way I have more options when on set. Just more tools to create, beautiful images. When talking about the image that these lenses produce, I do enjoy the fact that they give you an organic feel, like that filmic look that a lot of people are chasing after. I actually love my Helios not anamorphic, but it looks almost anamorphic. But the Helios vintage lens that I use, the 442, I made a couple of videos about that lens, but I love using that lens for video and also photos. And these kind of are in the same vein. They're not as imperfect as the Helios. These are still very consistent, like I said, across the entire set. But they do give you nice focus roll off. They give you nice bokeh, and they don't look too sterile. They have more of an organic feel to them. A lot of times when you use a lot of these modern photo lenses, like the lens I'm filming on right now, the Sigma 35mm Art, I think this is the 1.4, but it's very sharp and clinical, which is good for different circumstances. But when you want to get that filmic look, that, you know, doc look, these are a good option. Like I said, if you open them wide open, they get very soft, but if you stop in a little bit, you'll get good corner to corner sharpness, and you'll get good separation from your background, which a lot of people enjoy that look, including myself, especially on full frame. The other dope thing about SLR Magic is if you check back periodically during different holidays or different times of the year, they offer a ton of different sales. You'll be able to find these lenses for great prices throughout the year. They'll drop the price in half sometimes. And then also, of course, the third-party market, you can always find them on Facebook groups and on eBay for great prices as well if you don't want to buy them from first party. But I always recommend buying first party, so that way you can just ensure the fact that they've been inspected, they haven't been dropped or mishandled, and you get a good product in the end of the day. Whether you have like some passion projects that you want to film, home videos, or you just want to get decent cinema lenses without having to spend a ton of money, these are a great choice. I've also used these for stills. They once again offer the same characteristics they do in video, and it gives my home photos, my family photos, that good warm feeling, I guess you could say, that good, like the feeling that you used to get when you saw like your childhood photos, you know, like that grainy, almost that warm, it feels like your image has a soul. That's what these provide. But yeah, I don't want to draw this out too long and make this a crazy long video. I just wanted to give you guys some test footage because I've used these for the past several months, give you my brief thoughts and opinion on them. If you guys have any questions or anything, or you want to discuss anything that I haven't covered in this video, which I probably haven't covered a lot, but leave the questions down below. But if you're someone that just wants to get into YouTube, that wants to get into filming, that wants, that has a new family, and you want to create content or just document your journey, these are great inexpensive cinema lenses that don't break the bank and that you get a great image from. Like I said, I use them for stills, for video, for everything. It's a little challenging with the toddler using manual focus. Of course, photo lenses like the one I'm filming on right now are great for autofocus, but you can't get away from that look, from that feel. And a lot of times it's a lot more about the glass than the camera body. But yeah, but that's about it for me, guys. You guys will definitely be seeing more footage coming from these lenses in future projects, future videos on this channel. Like I said, I have a couple projects that aren't out yet that I've used these lenses for. I'll be sure to do director's cut breakdowns of those projects, and we'll go over the shots and the tools that I use and how I set it up. But enjoy some of the test footage that's been sprinkled throughout this video. Thanks again for watching, you guys. Until next time, stay fresh. Peace.